There's a lot going on in this problem, and I want to take a few minutes to kind of go through what's going on. One thing to note, the square root of x squared can also be written as the absolute value of x. Okay, so let's say it can also be written as the absolute value of x. The absolute value of x can be written as x when x is going to infinity, and minus x when x is going to minus infinity. So in this case, we're going to infinity. We don't have too much to worry about there. So if we're saying the limit as x goes to infinity, on top I'm going to divide by the absolute value of x. So I have 24 minus x divided by the absolute value of x. And on bottom, you have to divide the numerator and denominator by the same thing, but instead of writing the absolute value of x, I'm going to write the square root of x squared, because that's the same thing. The key is at this step is when x is going to infinity, I can drop the absolute value of x. So the limit as x goes to infinity of, I'm going to rewrite this a little bit, minus 1 plus 24 over x. And in the denominator, I have the square root of 4 over x plus 6 over x squared. So the numerator is going to minus 1 and the denominator is going to 0, and it's going to 0 positive. It's always positive. Therefore, something that's going to 1 over something going to 0 is always going to infinity, but in this case the answer would be minus infinity. You have to be really careful on these, what's going on, and careful with coefficients, things like that. This answer is minus infinity.